So, a year ago, maybe even more, I started noticing something strange. At first, it was tiny, just little things. I was hearing less. But I didn't even realize it. A few months later, it got worse. I started feeling pain in my ears, ringing sounds, and I could hear less and less and less. One side, hella bad, like hurting and almost giving up on me. The other, a little better, but still weak. That's why no one's expected a thing. I was basically living almost deaf and nobody knew. My parents were busy, so I didn't want to bother them. But they started noticing something was off. Whenever they called me, I wouldn't respond unless they yelled. 8 months went by like this. 8 months, ear pain, ringing, almost no sound. I like quiet stuff, but this was different. This was suffering. Finally, I had enough. I told my parents. They asked, how long has this been going on for? Me, about 8 months, maybe even more. Their faces dropped right then and there. They were like, why didn't you tell us sooner? They also told me that why I have been speaking louder. And here a side note. I did start talking louder because when I spoke normally, I barely heard myself. At the time, I didn't even know I had an ear problem. I just straight up started yelling. So when my mom yelled at me to be quiet, I would be like, I'm speaking normally. What you mean? They thought I was being that troublemaker I am. After that, they promised to take me to a doctor. Hearing that, I felt relief but also fear. Another side note, my dad is a doctor. And as a kid, I never went to the other doctors. He would just give me medicine himself. So this was my first time actually going to the doctor. And wow, this doctor, I didn't know who made that man a doctor. He did nothing. We came there 3 times. He ran things in my ear. And you know what happened? More pain, more hearing loss. Almost fully deaf. He did tell me one thing though. I had a ton of earwax. Yeah, gross, I know. He said it was close to my eardrums, and if I touched it, I would be fully deaf. After that, I almost gave up. Few weeks of suffering, then my dad recommended a hospital. Thank God the doctor there, a lady, was kind. She did her thing. It was painful. I cried, but I could hear. Not fully, but better than nothing. Now my mother's like, we know you couldn't hear properly, that's why you yelled, but stop yelling now. And I'm like, Mama, this is how I talk now. I went back to the doctor once more. She kind of roasted me because she told me to do something to protect my ears and I didn't. Side note, bad memories, okay? I still can't hear it fully. My ears still hurt. I sometimes hear ringing sounds randomly and it becomes more frequent. Right now, as I'm writing this script, I am wearing headphones. And man, I'm feeling the pain. I don't wanna go back to the doctor because I forgot what she told me to do, and I think I'm starting to hear less and less again. Oh well, that was it for this video. You can comment down below what video you wanna see. This is my first video, not gonna lie. I am so grateful for all of you watching. I just wanted to share my awareness and experience. It hasn't been easy, especially in learning and day-to-day life. But I made it and I have learned to live with it. I will visit the doctor again if I get the chance. But for now, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.